The Gospel according to Matthew, the 5th chapter. Glory to you, O Lord. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. Then he began to speak and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." The Gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, O Christ. Grace, mercy, and peace is yours from the one who holds us all in love. Amen. Welcome to the family reunion, this gathering of the generations of God's people. Looking back on this All Saints Sunday, we remember and honor those who have died in the faith, those who loved us and whom we loved, those who guided and inspired us, those who modeled for us what it means to live in faithfulness. We miss these loved ones. We treasure our memories of them, and we trust that though death has separated us one from another, we remain ever connected in the embrace of God's love. Turning our gaze to the future is also an important part of All Saints Sunday, as we celebrate the youngest saints among us, naming those who have been baptized within this past year. We at Our Savior's will also be using this day to gather our intent cards for 2021. The global pandemic may have closed our building for almost everything, but the church is so much more than the building. The church is God's people. We are God's people, and our mission is to live God's love, not just here in this place, but everywhere our lives take us. And we strive to live out God's love, not just some of the time, but all of the time in our everyday lives. In today's gospel reading, Jesus names as blessed those whom many would be inclined to ignore or overlook or avoid. Our world is full of people who often go unnoticed. One of the gifts of the pandemic is how it has opened our eyes to the essential roles that many play in our life together. I offer these Beatitudes for 2020 and invite you to consider other blessings that you would add. Blessed are those who sow an abundance of face masks and who create fun pillowcases for foster kids, for they bring comfort and safety. Blessed are those who make deliveries to our homes, including mail, groceries, prescriptions, fish dinners, and so much more, for they sustain us and keep us connected. Blessed are those who work before we arrive and after we leave, those who clean and sanitize, for they shield and protect us from harm. Blessed are nurses and doctors and lab technicians and therapists and all healthcare providers, for they persist and endure to fight for the lives of others. Blessed are funeral directors, for they embody compassion day after day as they dwell amongst the many who are grieving. Blessed are teachers and school staff and administrators and board members who regularly wrestle with tough decisions as they work to ensure the health and safety of our children. Blessed are musicians and artists, for they offer beauty that nourishes us deeply so that we can persevere. Blessed are innovators, for they lead us into new ways of imagining how to be church in this new reality. Blessed are the young, for they guide us in using technology in new ways to connect and to support. Blessed are those who write letters and make phone calls and send text messages, for they bring connection and joy, using their words to bring comfort and hope. Blessed are all others whom we call to mind, for they make life better. Blessed are all whom we might overlook or ignore. Blessed are those whose efforts may seem quiet or insignificant or unimportant, for this pandemic has opened our eyes and our ears and our hearts to recognize many who are essential and undervalued amongst us. Blessed are the many and varied hands who do God's life-giving work. Amen.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to give us a like and even a comment. And please, please, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel.